Welcome to Fearless and Focused. I'm Brooke.
And I'm Casey.
And we're here to share bold stories, real talk,
and strategies to help you push past fear and level up.
Let's get fearless and focused.
You know, like there's so many things that I haven't even thought of. I could say I want to make this much money, and there might be an opportunity that's waiting for me that's for 10x that, and I just can't even see that. So I think that's been the biggest thing that I'm really focused on, especially now after, years of being a human being, but also years of being an entrepreneur, is showing up and taking steps as if I'm that person in the future, like making decisions that not only make my 8-year-old self proud, but make my 80-year-old self proud, like paying my dues for both of those women of like, I'm going to show up and I'm going to continue to do the things that I know are working towards that goal, and trusting that something bigger and better is probably on the horizon for me.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I feel like, that is the difference, like with entrepreneurs, especially like serial entrepreneurs, like I'm going to level up. I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to do the things. I'm going to be disciplined. That is also can be very overwhelming at times. Mm-hmm. And we're like our biggest critic, but like we want to level up. We want to do better. We want to invest in ourselves, which is the best investment you can possibly make. Investment in yourself, like number one. However, in doing all of that, like I find myself, and I think many of us find ourselves just burnt out. Mm-hmm. So I struggle with it. I spoke, at a conference last year, at the summit conference that we had last year, on work-life balance, and was like, that's a myth. That's not a real thing.
Yeah,
like, there's no freaking way there's balance out there. Like if I could be a gazillionaire if we could, figure this out.
Yeah.
And I just spoke to the truth of it it's not, and it's lopsided. But I would love to hear like how you deal with that. I mean, you do so much, you have such high expectations for yourself. How do you deal with burnout? What are some of the things that you do?
I love that you bring that up, because I don't know if you can cuss on here, but I think it's BS. I think balance is BS. I think you have seasons of your life. I think, and as women, we understand this. There are seasons where we have to completely pull back and cocoon and rest and take care of ourselves. There are seasons where our family need us more. There are seasons where our career needs us more. For me, I'm always focused on my health. Always. Like I'm always trying to have the most energy that I can. And I think something really easy that you can do when you start to get to that burnout period, I love to go back, and maybe it's 5 years, maybe it's 10 years, and start listing all of your accomplishments. Start listing all of the times that you had to push through, or that you overcame something, or that you became a different version. Start listing those out, because what I have found when we start going into those lower level of emotions, of burnout, stress, overwhelm, is because we're pulled from gratitude. Gratitude is the thing that will always, at least for me, ground me back into, I have such a beautiful life, and there is so much to be grateful for. So I would start there. I would start at like, what are all the things that you've already accomplished? Because a lot of times when we get into that spiral is because it's too far. It seems too far away. We don't have the tools yet. That jump is too big. I can't make that. That's not for me. We start to go into those negative thoughts. And we have 60,000 thoughts a day, and most of them are repetitive. Most of them are repetitive, and most of them are negative. So it's really catching that and going, okay, what have I already done? What have I already accomplished? What am I grateful for? So that's probably the biggest thing, is I ground in gratitude. The other thing is I'm an all or nothing person. And what I have found was, if I only show up on the days that I feel 100%, I would never show up. I wouldn't do it. And it becomes this like rock on my shoulders where I just keep going, I don't have this and I don't have that, and I'm not perfect and I'm not. So I just started creating, what's my floor and what's my ceiling? What is my floor and what is my ceiling? What is my floor that means no matter what, I will show up and do this thing? No matter what, I will have forgiveness. I will have compassion. I will show up and do this thing. Now, if I'm feeling like 100%, a 10 out of 10, I'm hitting the ceiling. What is my ceiling? And I see this a lot in like morning routines. You'll see somebody who has a morning routine. My husband is a prime example. He's got like 15 things on his morning routine. That dude is a machine.
Thanks for tuning in to Fearless and Focused. Remember, success is not about being perfect. It's about showing up, staying bold, and taking action.
If you love this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who could use a little inspiration.
Keep chasing your dreams, staying fearless, and keeping your focus strong.
Until the next time, stay
Fearless and focused.